Hello, everyone. I'm Pilar Arias, currently joined by Fox's Stephanie Bennett in New Orleans, Louisiana, ahead of the hurricane. What can you tell us?
Good afternoon, Pilar. Well, right now I'm in New Orleans. We are bracing for Hurricane Delta to arrive sometime. We're expecting tomorrow afternoon into the evening. Now, right now, I'm in Plaquemines Parish, where last time people were busy preparing for Hurricane Laura and Marco's arrival, which it seems to be taking a similar path, this hurricane, to that one, starting in New Orleans and heading westward. It might be just a bit of rain we see here. This parish, along with others, have implemented mandatory evacuations or voluntary. This one here is voluntary. Last time they opened up this evacuation shelter behind me, but this time they said that they're not going to do that, but they are providing sandbags for people if they want to come with their trucks. They already provide the bags, as you can see over there. People just have to bring a shovel and scoop some sand to make those sandbags. But like I said, the storm should hit sometime tomorrow. It is a voluntary evacuation here. If you live more west towards Louisiana, that's where the big problem's going to be. Hurricane Delta did hit a couple days ago in Cancun as a Category 4. It did go down a little bit to a Category 2 in the recent days, and it could hit the coast as a Category 2 storm, but we're still waiting to see. This storm is changing by the minute.
You got somebody there right behind you about to fill up a sandbag. So you've been kind of in the Gulf. You've been doing this hurricane and storm coverage. You probably just mentioned one of the biggest differences so far is that you're not seeing nearly as many people out there preparing. But is there anything else that you're noticing? Is this like the calm before the storm, or?
I think this may be the calm before the storm. I think here exactly, it might just be, we're getting more rain, but people are worried about flooding. I spoke to some boat owners earlier today, and they were busy pulling their boats out. They're not taking any chances. They're getting prepared. They don't want to be caught off guard. They've been through this several times, just this year alone, of preparing. So they're getting ready to get those boats out. As you can see, this is the first person I've seen. I've been out here for about an hour, come here to collect sandbags for their homes. What's interesting this time around is that it is October, so the waters here are cooler, which may mean the hurricane may weaken a little bit, but like I said, we're just going to have to see. After this, I'm going to head over to Lafayette, Louisiana, where the storm's moving more that way.
When we hear how many storms have targeted the Gulf this year, would you say storm hurricane fatigue out there? People are just like, another one, or what are their sentiments?
Yes, I spoke with the Plaquemines Parish president earlier today, and he said he is tired. He said his people are tired. This is, I think, maybe the sixth storm just in this location they've had to prepare for this season since August. So they're just telling me they're tired. They know the routine. It's just, takes another weekend of preparations.
Did you do any storm coverage pre-COVID? Are there any differences there between what people are doing?
I haven't done any storm coverage before COVID, but I know that people for the last Hurricane Laura, especially with this evacuation center behind me, they were taking lots of precautions. They were temperature checking people as they entered. They were using social distancing. They limited their number of people in the shelter to, I'm not sure how many, but they really put it down, the numbers, so that people could socially distance properly. And everybody I've seen is wearing a mask, which is good.
Perfect. Anything else you want to tell me out there, Stephanie, before you hit the road?
I think that's about it. As you can probably see up here, it's a little cloudy. We have a little bit of sun. The sun's just come out maybe within the last hour. It has been rainy off and on, but we should start to see the winds pick up here later this evening.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, and be safe out there.